Hello, everyone, and welcome to our online education fair called Study in Russia University Open Talk. At some point in the last few months, you may sat down and thought, where do I actually want to go? Not where my parents went, not where your school pointed you. Where do you want to build the next 4 or 5 years of your life, and what do you want those years to turn you into? If part of that answer involves the word international career, diplomacy, global business, understanding how countries and economics actually work, then today's session is for you. We are going live with MGIMO, Russia's most prestigious university for international affairs, and we are going to answer the questions that actually matter when you are making this decision. My name is Camila, and I represent Education Solutions. It is my pleasure to welcome our distinguished representative from MGIMO University, Yulia Popeli, analyst at the International Outreach Group of MGIMO University. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me here.
That's our pleasure. And before we begin, a word about who we are. Education Solution is an official partner of leading Russian universities. We work with the institutions at the top of Russian higher education. We help international students navigate the full journey, understanding their options, preparing a strong application, handling documents and visa, and arriving on campus ready to succeed. Let's talk about Moscow, not as political capital, but as the city where you're going to be living as a student, probably for the first time away from home. What is that actually like? The first thing most students notice is the scale. Moscow is enormous, and that can feel overwhelming for the first week or two. But it very quickly stops feeling that way because students build their own Moscow, their campus, their metro stops, their favorite spots. The city is huge, but student life here has a surprisingly manageable shape to it. The metro is one of the best in the world. It runs until after midnight, it's cheap, it's reliable, and it connected everything. You don't need a car, you don't need to plan complicated routes, you just go. That independence, that freedom to move around the world capital of your own terms is something students consistently say surprising them in the best positive way. Food is more affordable than most people expect. There is enormous variety, every cuisine you can think of at every price point, and the social side. Moscow has a huge international student population. You will find people from your country, your region, your language, and so on. At MGIMO especially, the diversity is not just a feature, it's the point. And what I want to say about MGIMO that goes beyond the rankings, and this is matter especially if you're a school leaver thinking about whatever a place like this is really for someone like you, is that MGIMO is full of people who were once exactly where you are now. So please don't worry. And now let's hear from our guests, especially like about MGIMO directly, about its features, and so please, word to you.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Uh, Today, I am delighted to introduce you to one of the most popular and prestigious universities in Russia. It is Moscow State Institute of International Relations of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Russian Federation, or simply MGIMO University. As our motto states, this is a university that is truly shaping minds that shape the world, and today I am going to explain you how it works in reality. So I think we can switch on the presentation. Yeah, here it is, and we can move on to the second slide. So MGIMO was founded back in 1944, and it was initially designed as a center for training diplomats because at that time the Soviet Union needed professional diplomats to build a new world order after the Second World War. However, with the time over these more than 80 years, the specialization of our university has evolved, and now GIMO is not just a single center or a single campus. Now it's a network with four locations: Moscow, Russian capital, Odintsovo, a region near Moscow, Tashkent, Uzbekistan, and Astana, capital of Kazakhstan. The university is structured across 14 schools and institutes, and we offer to our students 48 bachelor's and 63 master's degrees programs across 15 fields of study and 18 fields of study, respectively, in bachelor's and master's degree programs. One of our most remarkable achievements, I would say, is a Guinness World Record for teaching 56 languages. So it is the absolute maximum that you can choose from uh, while you're studying at MGIMO. MGIMO also holds leading positions in global rankings and is home for 8 research centers. Our business school is accredited by the Association of MBAs in London, and we even have an educational hub in Geneva, but I will um, focus on it a little bit in more details later. And what is important in order to ensure that our curriculum remains relevant, the university maintains corporate departments and programs in cooperation with leading global companies. So, what makes GIMO education so unique? The fact that it is built on five key pillars. We can move on to the next slide. So, first of all, it is an elite interdisciplinary education. GIMO graduates develop a systematic vision of international processes, and it gives them an opportunity to act strategically. And that is exactly why we call GIMO a place where global leaders are forged. Secondly, GIMO offers unparalleled training in both linguistics and culture. In our new multipolar era, we believe that the ability to see the world from within can be achieved only when you not only learn the language, but when you also plunge yourself into the culture of civilization of the country you are specializing in. Thirdly, the university fosters intellectual courage and critical thinking. We're saying that we prepare future leaders. So the key characteristics, the key features that define a global leader are the fact that they should be courageous and they should um, know how to analyze the things, the events, the processes critically. And all this is made possible by our unique faculty of leading researchers and famous practitioners. They provide students with exclusive knowledge and opportunities to immerse themselves in real decision making processes. And finally, the thing that we are really proud of is our global community of students and graduates that unites over 90 countries. MGIMO graduate status is actually the path to global elite network, and we ourselves experience it regularly. No matter which country you visit, you will always find there MGIMO alumni, and they will provide you with any assistance, help, or support you may need. So now let's talk about our alumni. So this exceptional education that the university provides leads to exceptional outcomes. And in fact, in 2021, GIMO University was ranked first in the world for graduate employment. And our university regularly occupies the first place in the world salaries for graduates in economics and finance. Among our prominent graduates, there are politicians, businessmen, journalists, and in the list of our graduates, there are Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, President of Kazakhstan Kassym-Jomart Tokayev, President of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev, and also a number of prime ministers or foreign ministers and parliamentarians. So let's take a closer look at our student body. At MGIMO, now we have over 10,000 students, and 13% of them are international students from 90 countries. So the campus of MGIMO is really a vibrant and diverse community, and the high quality of the high professionalism of students that are studying here is actually proved by the fact that for Russian students, in order to get to MGIMO, they need to score at least 97.6 points out of 100 at our unified state exam. So it means that in order to get to MGIMO, our Russian applicants have to get almost the maximum at their exams. But our students are not just academically successful, they are also active participants and winners of prestigious international competitions, different Olympiads, rankings, and this also enriches their academic experience. So now let's concentrate on international students at MGIMO. There are over 1,000 international students from over 90 countries, and MGIMO offers for them a welcoming and integrated experience. We can move on to the next slide. Yeah, here it is. Here we have numerous integration activities, such as MGIMO Buddy Program, where a kind of assistant uh, from the range of MGIMO students actually uh, follows and helps uh, our international freshman to integrate into our community during his first days or weeks at MGIMO. We also have national clubs that unite international students from different countries. And of course, there are cultural and educational trips, specifically through our program GIMO Exchange. And apart from all these specific opportunities provided for our international students, we also ensure full participation in social and cultural life of the university together with the Russian students. Now let's talk a little bit about our professors and speakers. The strength of MGIMO lies in its people, and this is especially true for our faculty. Our professors and speakers include over 200 doctors of science and more than 1,200 PhDs. That truly sets them apart is the fact that among our professors there are current diplomats, politicians, businessmen, and journalists who bring real world experience to our students. And a kind of a highlight of the academic year is the annual lecture presented by Russia's foreign minister Sergei Lavrov. And well, I think this is the best testament of the university's deep connection to the world of diplomacy and to the world of international relations. The prestige of MGIMO is further reflected in our list of honorary doctors. So these are people who have visited MGIMO and who maintain close ties with our universities. This list includes global leaders such as UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, King of Saudi Arabia, President of Turkey, and many others, including the former French President and the late Prime Minister of Singapore. For sure, this list on this slide is not complete. We have over um, 80 of such distinguished honorary doctors. And the fact that we are really proud of is also that these people, these high-ranking officials, they visit GIMO and they deliver lectures to our students. For example, in autumn, uh, Mr. Arakchi, Iranian foreign minister, visited GIMO and talked with our students. And lately, there have been visits by Kenyan Prime Minister and by the parliamentarian to the European Parliament from Slovakia. So, all these thoughts, words, phrases, they may bring you to a question that if I get enrolled into MGIMO, will I become a diplomat? Well, while MGIMO is world renowned for its diplomatic training, the answer is that you can become actually so much more. The university offers a wide range of programs, both in to get your bachelor's degree or to get your master's degree. So let's move on to the list of our bachelor's degree programs. Here it is. So here you can choose from the wide range of disciplines, from international relations to journalism, and from law to tourism, from linguistics to business, and so on and so forth. And as you can see, there are programs both in Russian and in English. And more details you can explore via the QR code on the screen. There on the website, you will find the complete list of all our bachelor's degree programs. The same is true for our master's degree programs. Uh, we have a wide range of these kind of programs both in English and in Russian. And if you want to discover more about them, you can follow the QR code on the screen. And one more program that I would like to attract your attention to. It is MGIMO Geneva International Program. So it is provided by MGIMO University in cooperation with the Swiss School for International Relations. Here you can choose among three bachelor's double degree programs, namely International and Comparative Law, Multilateral Diplomacy, and International Finance and Investment Management. Then you study 4 semesters at MGIMO and 4 semesters in Geneva, and finally get diplomas from both these institutions. For more information, you can follow the QR code on the screen. And now let's talk about the international academic mobility. Beyond the classroom, GIMO serves as a global hub for academic exploration. Our international academic mobility programs allow students to gain invaluable experience and broaden their horizons by studying abroad. Now there are over 2,000 outgoing students, and MGIMO partners with over 230 universities from 56 countries. So our Russian students can go to um all these universities all over the world and study there for a couple of months or one semester. And we also welcome students from other universities to come to MGIMO for short-term programs and study here in Russia for a couple of months. So now let's look in more details at our short-term educational programs. So they are for those who are looking for more flexible options. And the range of short-term educational programs mm, actually is quite broad. You can choose to study here in GIMO at one semester or a full year. And here you can choose from individual or group programs for studying Russian or English language, a scientific research program, visiting student program, preparatory school for Russian language, and exchange programs for incoming students. So they are different, they are numerous, and if you want to get more information about them, please visit the website via the QR code on your screen. And now, when we have discussed all the academic opportunities provided by our university, let's concentrate a little bit on our social life. Life at MGIMO extends far beyond academics. The university boasts a vibrant social life with over 100 student organizations. Our students are active volunteers and participants in large scale international events. As a partner of the World Youth Festival, MGIMO students regularly engage in humanitarian and educational missions so they can transform their skills into practice. Culturally, our university is also rich with 10 cultural clubs and regular events featuring major Russian headliners. It will be on the next slide. So, this is how we ensure that the life of our student is rich, vivid, fulfilling, not in terms of academic experience, but also in terms of social and cultural life. For those who are good at sports, GIMO University offers a modern sports infrastructure with 16 sports sections, vibrant sports events, and field trips. Our sports team become frequent winners and prize winners in student competitions. And what we do at GIMO is we are really trying to foster a strong sense of community and of healthy competition. And now I think the topic that preoccupies the majority of our applicants is the campus. All of these events, processes, education takes place on our multifunctional campus located in Moscow's so-called University District. The campus features a modern apartment-style hotel, a swimming pool, a driving school, gyms, libraries, cafes, a university clinic, so we do everything to provide a comfortable and supportive environment for our students because we're sure that it is impossible to get a proper quality education without living in comfortable conditions. And if you have already decided to join uh, our ranks, then we invite you to become part of the MGIMO family through our MGIMO International Applicant Club. It will be on the next slide. Yeah, here it is. This club offers free lectures and events from our top professors, guidance from current MGIMO students as tutors, and community of motivated applicants from all over the world who share their experience and help you prepare for admission. So, thanks to this club, you can get first hand information, get answers to all your questions, chat with your peers, with current MGIMO students, and of course, prepare for the admission to MGIMO. So I hope that this presentation has inspired you. And to begin your journey with us, please reach out. You can contact us by phone or by email. For daily updates, follow us on Telegram and on Instagram. And of course, all the detailed information you can find on our website. Thank you very much, and we look forward to welcoming you to GIMO University.
Thank you, Miss Julia. That was a really detailed overview of your university, and I guess that like our future students are like very interested in your university after that like impressive speech. And let's see the questions that our students asked in real time. So the first question is, my school didn't teach international relations or political science. Does that put me at a disadvantage compared to applicants who did? Like if you don't have uh, any special international relations studies in your school, does that matter really?
That's absolutely not the problem. So, all the schools they usually provide basic education, and GIMO exists for specializing it. So, if you are not good at international relations, well, we will teach you. The main thing that we require is language skills, right? In Russian and in English, and motivation. So, if you are interested in learning more about international relations, about world politics, then you are welcome. But now the lack of knowledge in this sphere will not become an obstacle to get into MGIMO.
Thank you. And a question related to the like language affair is the question that if MGIMO provides preparatory faculty for their international students, if they want to like study Russian language program, and also if you have preparatory faculty, uh, does it give you advantage like in when applying for the first year in your university?
Yeah, yeah. At MGIMO, we have a preparatory faculty, preparatory courses for those who want to learn Russian and then apply for Russian-speaking programs. Usually, such programs they take 1 semester or 1 year. But 1 year is better because the Russian language is quite a difficult one. So, in order to learn it properly, we usually advised to choose this 1 year preparatory program. And after it, uh, the student, yeah, they have this advantage because they know already the requirements, and they are we usually lead them to their bachelor's degrees programs.
Okay, that's great. And about the preparatory faculty, is the Russian language the only subject that takes place, or are there any more cultural subjects during the preparatory faculty courses? Um, Maybe something connected with the specialization.
The main focus at these preparatory courses will be for sure on the language, on the Russian and English language. So the goal is to ensure that the student will be able to communicate effectively during his further studying process. However, we also pay attention to um, plunging our students into the cultural environment. So there will be also lectures that help to understand Russia, Russian culture, Russian civilization, and a little bit of international relations and politics, but it's not the focus during the preparatory course.
Okay, got it. Thank you. And students are wondering, can students work part-time while studying at MGIMO University to help cover living costs? Is that realistic given the academic workload?
Sorry, I have misheard the question. Could you repeat, please?
Yes, of course. The question is, can students work part-time
Mm,
while studying at MGIMO University? And is
so
it like realistic given the academic workload?
So I should say that the schedule at GIMO is quite tough. So usually there are approximately 4 classes per day, and then homework. So it's difficult to get a part-time job, especially if we're talking about bachelor's degree programs, because um, the schedule is really really tough, I would say. Uh, our priority is to give you the quality education. Yeah, we understand that you need experience, and that is why we suggest that all our students take part in our university activities in different forums, conferences, so they have time for this. But usually, if we are talking about the regular job, it is difficult to combine studying and a regular job. It's possible, but it's actually mm, really difficult, complicated.
Okay, got it. I guess that's true because like the academic workload in GIMO University should be quite tough.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, kind
And
of.
one more question about the dormitory. Uh, so some students are thinking about applying to your university with their friends. Is that possible to ask a dormitory administration to be placed with your friend if you want to live together? And is that possible to live in two people room?
Yeah, first of all, the question of accommodation is decided individually. So, yes, the administration of the dormitory um can examine your case and then decide. But usually, yeah, it is quite possible to live with your friend. If we're talking about living conditions, then our dormitory is really modern. It was open in 2023. It is located just in 2 minutes from MGIMO University itself, and all the rooms there are designed for two people. They are like flats for two people with their own bathroom, kitchen, bedroom, and workspaces.
Okay, that's great. And the question is about changing the degree. Is that possible after studying for 1 year on one degree? For example, the international affairs, and if you want to change it to another one, is that possible to change after the first year? And will it lead you to the first year? Or you can apply for the second year education on the other specialty?
Yeah, such situation is possible. Yeah, to change between the schools, between the faculties, between the programs, and it is possible to change it without losing a year. Just a student who wants to change a program needs to uh, take the exams in those subjects that were studied in the program he wants to pursue in order to coordinate with the program, with the schedule of that another specialization. But it is absolutely possible.
Okay, and the last question is about the future after graduation to university. What opportunities can be like reached after the finishing your university? Is it only about diplomacy and politics, or are they any more like future variations?
Actually, the career trajectories of our graduates vary greatly. Of course, it is not only about politics or diplomacy, however, it is possible, yeah, it is possible to pursue the diplomatic career or to mm, choose some state structures, ministries, yeah, for a future career. But it is not always the case. Our graduates become businessmen because we have a School of International Business, School of International Economic Relations. Our graduates are famous journalists because we have the School of International Journalism. They so they pursue different paths because our education provides the opportunity to choose. Yeah, so it is quite general. It's not so specific that you will not be able to work in other spheres. So our graduates work in different spheres from politics, economics, business to marketing, journalism, linguistics, tourism, and so on.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your answers. I guess that's it for today. And we have covered a great deal today, what MGIMO's approach to education actually looks like, the admission process, life in Moscow, what the degree opens up after graduation. And I hope it's giving you a genuinely honest picture of what it looks like to be a student of MGIMO University. And as we know, MGIMO is not for everyone, because if you want to be MGIMO student, you need to be serious about your studies, about your career in international affairs, diplomacy, global business, and whatever you are interested in, but to be patient about the studies. And then the conversation can be continued with us or with our colleagues. You can ask questions if you have them about studying in the university. And a sincere thank you to our guest one more time, Miss Julia. Really, we're really grateful for your time and the quality of information you have shared with us today. And
Thank you
guys,
very much.
thank you. And students, if you want to explore whether you want the right step for you, please write us in our messengers. They are all um, named below, and our team at Education Solution will get back to you personally, and we will have an honest conversation about your profile, your goals, and whether um, is it right for you to choose MGIMO University, or will you be ready to study in such a strong university? So, thank you so much and have a good day. See you on the next educational fairs.